today is Friday, and tonight is our big monthly Trans-Girl Party that we love to go to. Typically, Trans-Girl parties are, it's a nice place to meet guys, because all the single guys know that's where they can meet a trans girl if that's their, interest. Because us trans girls, we have a lot of problems finding good guys because gay boys don't like us. They like other gay boys. And straight boys usually don't like us either because they're looking for a woman, and when they find out, we got something extra, they just really lose interest fast. But there's a select group of men that enjoy my type of girl, like me, like us trans. So they collect at trans parties, and that's really one of the main reasons why a girl like me would want to even go to a trans party. I mean, there's a lot of people that are, just into meeting other girls like me, all the trans lesbians, and sometimes people don't enjoy the same things that we do, like partying all night with alcohol, doing fireball shots at 5 a.m., Some people just want to meet and have friendships, and they get together in tea rooms, and but I'll go to a trans party only because sometimes single guys go, and I'm a pretty girl, so they like me. But this party is especially good because this party is in a crazy adult sex fetish club. It's a club called YKW, which stands for You Know Where, and it's all the way in Fayetteville. So that's 2 hours from where we live at the beach, and it's worth the trip because it's only once a month and a real good collection of girls and guys go there. Usually it's between 90 and 120 people, either trans girls or couples or single men. But the nature of this club is fantastic. It's a typical club. It has a dance floor and a DJ, a smoking lounge, a little game room. It's bring your own beer or wine. So we definitely pack our cooler bag like we always do with our sippies, and we put them down in the parking lot and we get fucking lit. And then we bring our wine inside to continue the buzz. But I'm getting off topic. The point I'm trying to tell you about is the club has a second half. You go through these doorways, and through the doors are all these halls and little rooms. And each room has a different sex theme. It's amazing. Like, for instance, they have a porno movie room with some couches and porno movies playing. And of course on Tranny night, it's tranny porno. But then they have 2 rooms each with a sex swing. They have a Sibian machine, that's the dildo that goes in and out and does you mechanically. They have sex toys in another room, glory holes. They have 2 doctor's examination tables for those willing to be looked at and poked and prodded, which is so hot. But many of the rooms have bedrooms and fresh sheets. There's piles of fresh sheets, and there's a little hamper in each room. Use a sheet on a bed and put it in the hamper, put a new sheet on. Condoms, lube, everything's supplied. It's pretty wild. Personally, I'm done with the crazy, at least for this time. So I have a nice guy that's meeting me there, and he's gonna be my date for tonight. And I'm gonna be a good girl. I'm gonna stay by his side, and we're gonna just hang out, talk, and socialize, get fucking drunk, and if I get really stupid, maybe my clothes will come flying off. Here's the other thing about this party. Every month when they have the party, it's a different theme for the party. Last month was traffic light theme, so you wore red, yellow, or green like a traffic light. Depending on the color you wore, determined your mode of play for the evening. If you wore a red dress, that means stop. I'm taken. I'm not gonna be available to fool around with anybody in a room. Yellow was a maybe, try hitting on me, and green means you got a green light to try to get in my pants because I'm willing to put out. Could you imagine this place? It's crazy. But anyway, tonight's party is a toga party. Woo! I'm so excited. I've actually never been to a toga party before. I skipped over the whole college thing years ago, so, because I'm a party animal. I partied too hard through my college days. So, this is going to be a first opportunity for me. I have like a white robish looking dress on. I asked the owner of the party, or the operator of the party, and he said, yeah, that's a cool dress. You can wear that. That's sort of like a toga. It's Greek. I have a little gold headband to go with it because, you know, that's what Greeks did. Strange things with gold in their hair and jewelry. But it's going to be really fun. We're meeting some friends in the parking lot. We're going to do a lot of drinking in the parking lot. And now we're on our way to go get my girlfriend Breezy. My brother Logan is driving. Say hi, Logan.
What's up?
Stop, he says. And we're going to have some fun. Logan and I had to share a bed together last night. We had some friends stay over, and I only have 2 couches, so I invited Logan into my bed so that there would be 2 couches for the 2 guests, 1 each. They looked a little cramped, and you never know what happens, what things go bump in the night with your brother. But that's beside the point. We're not going to discuss that today, now, anyway. Stay tuned. We're going to have some good footage. We can't film inside the club. It's forbidden. But we'll try to sneak a few shots and post a few pictures where we can. And hopefully we don't get in trouble for it. But more than that, we want you to enjoy the night with us. So we're going to try to give you as much visual as we possibly can. Stay tuned, stay on, and we're coming back. So, we got my girlfriend Breezy in the car, and I get in the back seat. I'm just really good in the back. You know what happens in the back, right? But she's in the front, and I just let everybody else ride in the front. I kind of like the back. I can be like a backseat driver because I'm always pulling strings from back here. Turn, no stop, slow down, don't hit the gas pedal like that. It's my car, you know, I don't want it all destroyed, but I also always know where we're going usually unless I'm like blitted. So I'm usually the one giving directions anyway, so I'm definitely a backseat driver. But I want to show you my friend Breezy. Say hi, Breezy.
Hi.
Me and Breezy are gonna put some Fireball down. The guy that's meeting me to take me in tonight to the party, I asked him to bring me a bottle of Fireball because we love Fireball. So we got vodka sippy cups, Fireball shots, and then wine for inside. Well, I got the wine. Breezy has her own beers and stuff. She drinks like them fruity beers, like them flavored stuffs. But we just have to get there to start. And we're pretty far now, even though our home is 2 hours. We had to come an hour out of the way to get my girlfriend Breezy. Very important. She needs to be here just because she's the queen, and that's just how it is. But we love her to death, and she's always welcome, and we'll always go and get her forever because she's the best. So when we get there, which is now 3 hours, because we gotta go out of the way for an hour, we'll continue some footage in the parking lot for you guys, okay? So we're at a friend's house right now, getting ready for the party. We're gonna be leaving in just a little bit. Everyone's putting costumes together. Sneak peek. Didn't get to see much. Crowning achievement. Hey, so what's up? We just made it to the party here in Fayetteville. It's a little bit chilly tonight, and we're gonna stare at my girly Breezy's big cleavage boobies. We gotta get some alcohol now, right? Break that shit out. Get out. Ready? Cheers. Woo! So this is my date for tonight. He brought some Fireball. Woo! We're gonna fucking have a good time. Starting right now. Sippy, sippy, sippy. Come on, get your drink, Cupcake.
I need one. I don't know where they are. Oh
They're
my
in
gosh,
the
she looks good.
She always looks good.
Thank you. Okay.
With our Fireball, yay! We got little shot glasses, and we're gonna do a toast in 2 seconds. Come on, girls.
Come on, girl. Do you believe in love?
Take a shot.
Oh my god, hold on. Breezy's hair is trying to catch itself on fire.
Everybody take a shot. Cheers, 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 cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
Love it.
Oh.
So my girlfriend Aria and boyfriend or entourage friend date Warren. Cheers, mofos.
Cheers. I'm trying not to light my own self on fire.
This is the men's room.
We're just chilling.
Girly girls, I just urinated
Where the
in
fuck?
the urinal.
I can't see me. I can't see me either.
I gotta turn the flash off. What's up, bitches?
How you doing?
Oh, let me go home.
So that was some incredible video, huh? So glad you didn't get to see nothing. We went in, we drank, we danced. We couldn't even find a hotel after party. I was in a room with that guy. We got it on. I made.
How y'all doing? We fucked up to the max. Girl, I ain't even fucked up. I am half naked. Oh shit.
She took off her shawl, and now Breezy pulled up her skirt. We saw a panty shot. She has a thongy little stringy thing on. Poor Logan, he's not feeling well. Breezy drank too much. She wasn't feeling well. She was expecting like an after party and it just didn't even happen. So she was so drunk in the car on the way home, and you know what happens when you're tired and you got spins and like moving vehicle with alcohol on you. God, it wasn't me. But we didn't film nothing. I didn't take pictures. Oh, what a waste of fucking manpower. Now I gotta make the elevator.
What's problem before?
Get in, bitch.
Leave for what? Look down, bitch. I don't see the fucking worms. Fuck is you? I don't see the worms.
Oh yeah, we stomped like 18 worms.
Fuck.
Cupcake took her bra off. You better run away. Look, she's got no top, no shirt, no bra. Look at Breezy's butt. Give me some butt, girl. Shake that fucking ass. That's right. Come on, twerk it. Bang it, bang it. I'm gonna stick something in there. You're gonna really twerk. It's 4:42 a.m. And you know what we're doing, right? Vodka sippies. Ugh. Girls.
Hi.
This is 4 a.m. at Nikki Trouble's house. Cupcake has nothing on except for her long, beautiful hair. She's so sexy. And Breezy is voluptuous no matter what happens. Right. Put those away. Oh my god, we can't put that on the internet.
Who wants to imagine their grandparents getting it
Every
on?
night, Grandpa takes Viagra.
Are you recording?
I'm recording. Because we're all still here. You can't see nothing.
I don't have a titty. Girl, you can't see that my wig is like shifted 7 inches back into my hairline.
Don't say the W word.
What?
It's illegal.
Wig?
No, hairpiece.
Oh my god, yes, you joke.
No, the reason I say wig is because they're gonna see me in like 4 different wigs before the end of the night.
Alright.
Can't say the W word.
W word.
I don't like recording what?
Well, you can't see nothing. I'm going over here.
Oh my god, you can't.
It's 5-something a.m.
It's 5 in the
Alright?
morning.
We're still outside. There's drinks on the table. There's shots going. This is a good night. I'm having fun.
Hi!
This is the breeze in the red light district, flaunting her boobage. Did we just see nipple? No, you can't see nipple in this light. Good thing. It's red on red. You can't see it. I'm
Whatever. And that's not even gonna be like
blocking it out.
and you have to go out because I understand.
Logan is on the air mattress and he has his girlfriend Cupcake. Aria and Warren are gonna be on the couch. Christina's gonna be in her room. And I told Breezy, rather than sleeping on the tiny little love seat, she can sleep in the bed with me. And no, it's not a lesbian affair. Breezy's my trans blood sister. And, you know, it's like Logan, my brother, sleeping in the bed. It'll be Breezy, my sister, but, you know, she's not really my sister. But she's my trans sister. Different than a blood or half-blood brother. Look at my hair. I'm a mess. I'm so tired. It's fucking 5:53. I didn't even take my hormones this morning. I gotta go take my meds. When is this day coming to an end? I want you to see this. This is what I have to take every day to be a good human and to be a trans girl. This is because I'm an old batch, you know, cougar bitches. Fish oil, vitamin C, and anybody should really be taking this stuff, especially if you're old like me, washed up. Multivitamin, very important because there's little things like, you know, magnesium and sodium and other kinds of crap. Vitamin D, very important. Resveratrol. I can't even pronounce that one. But it was recommended by a nutritionist. Vitamin E. L-arginine. Am I pronouncing that right? Who knows? Sleeping pill. I take one of these every night. I will not do 2. I will not do 3 because they get addictive. But 1. Even if I still can't sleep, it cuts the edge off. I sleep really good with that. Alright, now we get to the good stuff. Spiriton, spironolactone. This is a transgender common issue medicine. This is prescription. It blocks your testosterone because before you can even try to transition into femininity, you need to reduce the testosterone in your body because the testosterone will counteract the effects of the of the estrogen that you're going to take to transform. And as a matter of fact, if you don't take the T blockers first, the Spiro first, when you take the estrogen, it turns into a chemical called dihydrotestosterone. That's how the male body breaks down estrogen. So without the T blocker, the estrogen becomes dihydrotestosterone and you can lose your hair. That's fucking bad. So T blocker first. A normal regimen includes like a dosage, then blood work, and a higher dosage, and more blood work, and then finally, after months of changing dosages around, then they'll finally put you on estrogen, and that's the important way to be careful about this stuff. If you're going to self-medicate, and a lot of trans girls do, be sure that you're following specified regimens and not to go off it and get your blood work done. If you don't see a psychologist, if you don't see the head shrink, if you don't go to a fucking nurse practitioner to get a prescription, if you order your stuff on the internet, get your blood work done. Most important, and look up the numbers and see if they're correct. So that's my T blocker. Then this is weight loss, Garcinia, because every girl's gotta keep it down. And this one, Purea mirifica, it's a plant estrogen. It's not identical to regular human estrogen, but it's close, and it reacts with receptors in the human body. So my hormone regimen is multifaceted. This is the other facet, or one of the other facets. This is the actual estrogen. I take one of these a day, and you can see there's only 2 left in this pack, and I gotta start the next pack. Want to get 1 a day, 2 a day, depending on your dosage. They come in like 1, 2, and 4 milligrams. My dosage is specific, and I stay on it always. Never miss it. I gotta carry an extra one in my purse just to be sure. Here's another T blocker. This one is finasteride, which is the same as Propecia, but it's like 5 times the dosage. It's very strong, and it helps curving, masculinity. So those are my meds. So again, the T blockers to cut my testosterone, the estrogen to make me girly and make my boobies and hips and fat displacement turn me into the girl that I'm trying so desperately to be, little by little. And more estrogen and more T blockers. And then here's another one, progesterone cream. This is a hormone that is in females during pregnancy, so it helps the female body develop, and not to look pretty, but what would normally be to aid the successful birth of a child, including twisting the hips of a woman, and filling her milk sacs and her boobies with fluid, which turns into milk. Not that my boobies are leaking milk. I'm not to that point, and it does happen to a lot of trans girls, believe it or not. But the progesterone for me is more for the pretty aspect, because it's going to make my boobies slowly swollener, biggerer, because biggerer is real good English. Biggerer over the months, and hips. The estrogen will put the curvy hips with fat. The progesterone will put the curvy hips because of bones. A forensic psychologist can look at the bones of a dead woman and determine how many children she's had based on the cycles of progesterone from pregnancy she's had. So in a 9-month period, the naturally occurring progesterone in a woman's body will warp her hips and thigh bones to a recognizable point that would be identified by a forensic psychologist. So progesterone is very powerful. They make this in pill form. I just take it as a cream form. It's like a light duty. It's additive for my beauty aspect, because, that's the goal here, right? To be as pretty as possible. And that's basically what I do. So it's 5, almost 6 a.m. I gotta take my meds. I'm gonna start sucking down some vitamins and T blockers and estrogens and progesterone stuff. And then I'm going to bed. Jesus Christ, my head is hurting. My mouth is so dry from all the alcohol. It's been a fucking long night. Thank God I'm going to sleep. I can't wait. See you tomorrow, bitches. I love you. I just can't go to bed yet, because see something, I just want to show off my sexy little body, because everybody's here, so they're all gonna see me get turned on, and I'm an extrovert. I get turned on by them getting turned on by me, so I'm gonna have to go tease it just a little bit. I'm gonna ask my brother to run down to the car. I left my makeup bag. That's a really important thing. Trans girls cannot have no makeup. Could you imagine me with no makeup? I would be like, ugly bitch. What's wrong with you? You can see my crooked nose. Fist fights. That's That's right. I used to be in fist fights, alright? When I was a kid, alright? I had it fixed like 3 or 4 times. So this is it. Look, this is my unsexual, androgynous sleep shirt. I sleep in these oversized baggy cotton shirts because they're just comfy, you know? And I just wanted to say goodnight. Thank you for watching. And we got more coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow's Saturday, the something or other, something of the month, of whatever month. That makes a lot of sense, right? We can add at 5:50, 6 o'clock a.m., right? 1 plus 7 is 19. I've done this before. You can't see nothing. It's so hard to see me. There's no lights on in here. But I'm the only one in bed. It's fucking 6:30 a.m. and they're all laughing right outside my living room window. Living room. In the living room, outside my bedroom door. They're all laughing outside my bedroom door. Everybody's still awake. Christina, my roommate. Aria, I hear her. I hear Warren quietly with him. With her. And Cupcake, I hear her yapping, and Breezy's always quiet, but she's supposed to come to bed. She didn't come to bed. Logan's the only one laying down out there. I'm the only one laying down in here. No one's going to sleep. Like, it's just insane. Like, it just doesn't end. Ugh, whatever. Good night. I wish you could see me. Let me see if you can see me. Can you see me now? No. Whatever. Bye. So, everyone's kind of like out of it. Breezy's taking a shower. Logan and Cupcake were kind of out of it. Cupcake's still gone. Logan's outside smoking a cigarette. Aria and Warren, they were like in Christina's bed. I don't know what happened to Christina. She just kind of disappeared. But this is what happens in my house, right? Look. 2 bottles of Fireball gone. And they were both like halfway full. What's gonna do with this liquor cabinet shelf? But like, I like Fireball, and that shit's expensive, and I don't have money for a new bottle because I'm a broke bitch. Somebody's buying me a bottle. Somebody's buying me Fireball. I've been working on episode 2 all morning. Well, I should say all afternoon. It's already 5:30 or something? 4:30. Yeah, I could tell the time. And I'm still compiling the video. If you look at this, it's really slow. It's like 31% now. After you put all your movie clips in order and add your captions and stuff, then you have to compile it. It adds it all together and formulates it into one big movie. And then you can upload it. It's doing that now, and it takes forever. It's got to crunch all that video data, the same data you're looking at right now. It's tons and tons of information for a computer to process. And when you're rehashing it and, you know, sequencing everything, it just takes a long time. And then uploading takes just as long, too, because then you got, you know, like a massive megabyte film that has to go up to YouTube. So this is going to be all afternoon, but I'm done putting it together, and when this is done, I'll start the upload. I can get other stuff done now, like I just inhaled some eggs and working on our Kick chat group to add some new man meat because girls love fresh meat. I still didn't shower yet today. Here's what's going on in my living room. We got the Breeze-ster right there. We got the Logster right there. And we got a passed out Cupcake right there. What does that mean? That means she still has a bad hangover and God only knows what happened to all the fireball.
Excuse me, can you tell me what you've heard about my life? Maybe a gaudy little fairy tale, a girl of the night. I grew